Hello, I'm going to do the Leo energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, we're going to look at what you may possibly be struggling with, what you need to look at or focus on, and possible future energies. All right, Leo, 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 Leo. What are you struggling with? Trusting the great mystery and freedom is yours. What does Leo need to focus on? Bringing your ideas to life. Possible future energies. We have Flamingo, embrace the in-between, and Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation. Bottom of the deck, we have Chameleon Spirit, act as if. It's almost like fake it till you make it, right? Fake it till you make it. I feel like there's a situation that you're trying to make something happen. That there's an idea that you want to bring to life. There's either a suggestion that you have, or there's something that you want to do, something that you want to say, something that you want to accomplish, something that you want to bring to life. But I almost feel that maybe you've been trying to do that and it hasn't been happening, and you're starting to lose trust in the process. You're starting to lose trust as, is this really going to happen? Definitely that's very frustrating. If we have this goal, we have this thing that we want to achieve, we're feeling like, okay, I think this is the right direction that I need to go. I feel like this is the right thing. I want to build this company, right? I want to build this product. I want to go after this career, or I want to pursue this, but I just feel like I'm fighting against it, or the universe is fighting against me, or it's like it's just not happening the way that I thought, and then you start to question yourself and you start to lose that trust and that faith, and it's like, well, am I really going in the right direction? Am I really doing it? But I feel like it's with the lay the solid foundation and embracing the in-between is that you're not quite there, but it's the reason why you're not quite there is because you have to lay a solid foundation for something. I feel like maybe something is built on stilts, right? And it's not a concrete foundation on this idea that you have, or this thing that you want to do, or what it is that you want to achieve, or how you want to change something, whatever that is. And I feel that you're questioning it, and because you're questioning it, it's not quite happening. You're not believing in yourself enough that it's going to happen, and so if you're not believing in yourself, then how can anyone else? And so that it's not quite falling into place. But I feel like laying that solid foundation is something that you have to work more on, maybe within yourself, even though that probably sounds crazy with Leo, because I feel Leos are very determined, right? They're very determined. They know their point of view. They seem very confident, but sometimes the people who seem the most confident, that they're really not inside. That maybe, we all have those times when we question ourselves, and maybe you're not feeling like yourself, and maybe you're like, usually, you're feeling very confident, and you're like, yeah, I achieve, and whatever goals I set, but for some reason now I'm questioning, and I'm wondering. And maybe that's what something has thrown you off. Sometimes those things happen. Sometimes we have those things that happen in our life, and we're like, wow, that really took me for a surprise. That really threw me off. That really threw me for a loop. I wasn't expecting that. And then that kind of shakes everything up, right? That kind of shakes everything else up. We have the Two of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Swords. I feel like it's, maybe things kind of fall in place easier for you, but this time something has become more challenging with this Ten of Swords. Like you're feeling exhausted, you're feeling tired, sometimes we get that confusion is what should I do in this situation? Libra. Eight of Swords, Three of Cups. So it's trying to, you know, it's almost like you feel like you're holding yourself back, but it's sometimes we have to work harder at something in order to get those results, right? Sometimes it's a real challenge, that it's almost like the universe tests us to see how badly that we want something, to see how much we want to move forward, to see how much we want to accomplish something. Bottom of the deck, we have Three of Wands. I feel like it's being persistent. I feel like it's not giving up. I feel like even though there's challenges there for you to reach your goal, I feel like it's something that makes you stronger. I feel that it's something that gives you more power. And I feel like it's just something that's going to take time for you to see the results. But act as if, sometimes if we, you know, if we're in that energy and we're acting as if we've already reached our goal, that we can embrace that feeling and that energy of having that accomplishment, and that helps us to feel good rather than us being frustrated by something and we lose our confidence and we give up on something. I feel like this is something that's a challenge to you, but I definitely feel like it's something to not give up on. And I feel like that's part of the challenge and part of the learning process, is to see how badly you want something, because it's more challenging than usual. All right, so let's just get a final message. Yeah, look at that. I love it. It's the Ten of Pentacles. It's those rewards. Yeah, like maybe it's like, you know, that treasure chest, and it's really hard to open that treasure chest, you know. Like you have to take the crowbar and you have to, you know, work at it, or you really have to try so much harder, and it doesn't really want to open and the hinges are broken, but it's like you're persistent and you keep going, and then the rewards inside. We have the Three of Wands again, that even if it's challenging, that you're trying to reach the ship, but there's all of these waves and it's splashing up here, and you're like, how am I going to get there? But to not give up. And it's a new feeling of the feeling of accomplishment, because you hung in there and you persevered, and it feels so good, right? Because it's almost like the rewards are sweeter when they were harder to get, when they were harder to achieve, when they were harder to accomplish. That it's, rather than it just happening, that it feels more rewarding when we've really worked hard on the situation and we've really put our effort into it. Miracle, making a difference. Miracles can happen, making a difference. That this time around it's different. This time it may be more challenging, but I also feel that it's more rewarding. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.